All right, welcome everybody. Here we are for part 2. Just got our descent instructions outside Vegas. Flew from Albany. Told to descend to flight level 320, 32,000 feet. We're at 44,000 feet right now. Interestingly, I had computed that we should be told to begin our descent from 147 miles out, and I swear to God, at 147 miles precisely, we got that instruction. So that's really good. ATC has been behaving very well since the latest patch. Now, hey dude, relax. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, another thing I've noticed is that this oscillation roll, which as you can see is still happening, apparently it's linked to our ground speed, because for most of the flight we had a headwind. Now we have a 52 knot right quartering tailwind. But for most of our flight, we had a headwind, and there was no oscillation roll. None. We flew out of Albany with a 150 knot tailwind, or headwind, if you can believe it. But it diminished. And here we are, the closing minutes of our flight, with a tailwind. So the oscillation roll appears to be related to the AI's ability or attempts to handle the speed and to keep us on the magenta line. So I found that kind of to be interesting. 499 gallons left, 250 left, 250 right, not a problem. This timer's a little wrong. This is 4:11:16. It's actually plus 20. I didn't start it until 20 minutes after we took off. It's actually 4:31. So I'm guessing we'll be on the ground in about 20 minutes. So 4 hours and 51 minutes roughly for this flight. 122 miles out right now. My usual approach descent plan would bring us, or require us to be at 36,000 feet at 120 miles out. We're at 39,000 feet. Of course, keep in mind, you must do the correction for the airport elevation, which is 2,181 feet, which roughly puts us at about 37,000 feet, not 36,000 feet. I'm sorry, 37,000 feet, not 39,000 feet. Knocked 2,000 feet off of that. But anyway, it's going well. This flight's gone beautifully. Stayed above the weather for all of it. Of course, at 44,000 feet, you better damn well be ahead of the weather, or above the weather. Looking forward to getting to Vegas. Hopeful that we don't have a go-around or traffic conflicts or whatever like we had. Actually, the last time we landed in Vegas, what was it? I don't know, a week ago, 5 days ago? I don't even remember. We landed the exact same runway, 26. Runway 26 right. So on that note, let's go ahead. Speaking of runway 26 right, let's go ahead and enter. Oh no, how did I reset the timer? God damn it. Son of a bitch. Well, what did I say a second ago? 4:11? No, 4. Oh, it was at 4:11, but it's actually 4:31. So let's start it again. Let's see. Well, 4:31, as I recall, was what the corrected time was. So let's see if this ends up at about 20. I don't know how that happened. Jesus, I don't remember even touching it. Anyway, let's go ahead and input the ILS frequency for 26 right, which is 110.3. And, you know, they ought to have an ability to set the timer at whatever you want. just in case something like that happens. VOR is 116.9. Go ahead and set our bearing 2 to nav 2. Let's see if we have any. Yes, LAS. Lima Alpha Sierra, Las Vegas VOR, 96.6 nautical miles away.
681, you are 73 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach by pre-no transition.
26 left, okay. So that Delta flight just got cleared to 26 left. We're 100 miles out, exactly. So we want to be at 30,000 feet. We're at 33,000 feet, but again, remember, airport's at 2,000 feet above sea level, so that means that from a descent standpoint, we're not really at 33,000 feet, we're at 31,000 feet, so we're looking good, altitude-wise. Gosh, I'm irritated by the fact that I lost my timer data. Son of a bitch. Go ahead and enter our minimums for Vegas are 2359. By the way, I don't just make this stuff up. I get it off the approach plates. My crazy dog's barking. Down to 260. 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Flight level 260, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Crazy dog. Let me go make sure nobody's at the door. Hold on, everybody. I'll be right back. All is well. You know what it was? It was the garbage truck. For whatever reason, my dog loses his mind when the garbage truck gets here. Okay, 86 miles out now. And let's see, at 86, 20, that'll be at 90, you want to be at 27. So at 80, you want to be at 24,000. So let's increase our descent rate here a little bit. Don't want to come in too high, after all. Let's see what the plan is here. I don't know why. That's interesting. Why am I outlined like that? Here I am in white, and here I am outlined. Boy, oh boy, this looks like there's somebody else on the exact same approach we are. See this guy? Here's us. There's this guy on the same approach path. Interesting. Okay, heading into the clouds now. Set our MFD range at 10. Dipping down into these clouds. Oh, I love that. Weather in Vegas. Partly cloudy, 50 degrees. Winds are out of the north-northwest at 9 miles an hour. Pressure is 3001 live time. Sunset's not till 4:36, so have a nice solid day landing. Look at that. Down to 16,000. Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
It's going well. 70 miles out now. It's 70. We should be at 21,000. We're at 25.6, so we're a little bit high. Start slowing down to compensate for that. Buy us a little extra time to continue our descent. Don't really want to descend at more than 2,500 feet per minute, although the airplane's more than capable of it. We have some icing, picking up some icing conditions, so we'll bring up our anti-icing equipment. Somebody else right there. Weather up here's obviously oh, I just love it. God, that's pretty. Look at the clouds. So amazing. Really breathtaking. I like how the sim replicates the feeling of, what's the word, sort of a vertigo that you get when you enter these clouds. You're not sure, am I turning left? Am I turning right? What's going on? All right, we're at 63 miles out and we are at 21,900 feet. Remember, airport's at 2,000 feet above sea level, so with that correction, effectively at about 19,500. So that's good. 61 miles out now. About 17 minutes. I think I had originally put my arrival time, believe it or not, well, the sim had said this was a 4-hour and 12-minute flight. That's not at all correct. As usual, it was, I thought it'd be about 4.5, 5 hours tops. I think we're going to be on the ground by, it's 12:01 here in LA. I think we'll be on the ground in, I don't know, by 12:18. So, in terms of what I expected, made some good time. Initial headwinds had me feeling this was going to be a long flight, but, or at least a longer flight. 56 miles out right now. $18,600 feet.
Delta 1681, contact Las Vegas approach on 125.6.
Yeah, that Delta flight's in front of us. We'll get that approach direction in a second as well.
125.6 Delta 1681.
Transition altitude. Nearest altimeter 2998.
So according to Betty, the nearest altimeter is 2998. Let's go ahead and find out. 3010. Okay. We'll have to correct that, I suspect. What was that Delta flight? 1681. Just curious. Flight aware. Delta DAL 1681. That's a real-time flight. That's actually in progress right now as we speak. Yes, from Salt Lake City, left Salt Lake City gate Alpha 22 at 11:47 Mountain Standard Time, expected to arrive in Las Vegas 12:05 p.m. That's 2 minutes from now. So the data for these real-time flights is slightly delayed.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Keep speed below 250 knots.
Could be expected. Down to 12,000. We'll stay below 250.
Los Angeles Center on 134.65.
Down to 12,000. We'll stay below 250.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Keep speed below 250 knots. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
I'm always intrigued when we get a speed instruction, because you rarely do.
Los Angeles Center on 124.625.
Doesn't happen much in the sim.
134.65.
The Virgin River, right here.
Going to 124.625. Generic 0 Hotel Golf.
Headed over to Lake Mead here soon enough. Hard to miss. Let's see, right? Look, I'll zoom out. You can see Lake Mead. There it is. That's Lake Mead. Right there. Anyway. Bring that back to... Set it at 5. We're IMC right now. 13,800 feet. 40 miles out. We want to be at 12,000 feet at 40. So we're actually good. It's shallow at our descent rate now. Everything's looking splendid. Yeah. Ice. See the ice. We have our anti-icing equipment on, however, so stay on top of that, but no problems. Tailwind's down to 11 knots, manageable. Down to 10,000, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Getting very nice ATC information for this flight. I don't know if you can see. Look at all these planes that are on final. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. This guy's turning. I don't know why. This guy, I mean, everybody's heading into runway 26. Hopefully they're not the same one as we.
November 343 Bravo Whiskey is out of 11,400 feet for 10,000 feet.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey Las Vegas approach. Continue to Site E as planned.
Still full IMC. Site E right there. S-I-T-E-E. Sierra India Tango Echo Echo. We'll make a left turn when we get there. Let's turn off the bank limiter now. We're low enough. Got the ground in sight now. Just starting to come in. About 12 minutes.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Down to 8,000. That's the 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Beautiful. Look at this. Fantastic. Wow. God, this never gets old. 30 miles out, 9,700 feet, so that's perfect. Look at this. Look at this. That's something. Isn't that something? Stand by 1 second while I shut my mud up. Tell you, this is going to be the video where it's known for, not that it'll ever be known for anything, but it'll be known for me having to deal with my crazy dog. All right. Told to descend to 8,000 feet. We're at 8,000 feet. Let me just make sure we didn't get any messages there while I was... No, nothing new. 26 miles out. This is just, I mean, we want to be at about 8,000 feet at 20 miles, so the fact that we haven't gotten any further descent instructions doesn't entirely surprise me. There we go.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach via flies transition. Cleared to flies.
Man, ATC's really working great.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway
Landing lights.
26 right approach via FLYDS transition. Cleared to FLYDS Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Okay, so we're cleared to flies right here. look at this. My only concern is, look at this. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I wouldn't call that proper spacing. So if we get another go-around order, I may just summarily ignore it. Sorry. Anyway, we got our landing lights on now. I do need to hear further descent instructions, however.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 6,500 feet.
Nice. Man, ATC is on it.
Descend and maintain 6,500 feet, Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
1,200 feet per minute. Look at this. Oh, there's a bridge. Check that bridge out. That's beautiful. Okay, making that right turn, it flies. Oh. Fantastic. Back in the great American Southwest. Where's the airport? See it? That's our runway right there. Altitude looks good. We're on final now, so let's go ahead and switch this over to nav 1. Switch this over to APPR. See how close we are to grabbing that glide slope. I think it's momentary.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 5,400 feet.
5,400. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 5,000.
These numbers aren't randomly selected. HAWKO, HAWKO, where we're bound now. We need to be at 5,400 feet there. That's why they've told us to descend to that. Should grab it. Just about ready to grab it. Come on, turn green. Turn green. Let's keep slowing down. Should be turning green. I see one red.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, you are 14 miles east of Las Vegas. Contact Las Vegas
Got it.
Tower on 118.75 when inbound
GS.
on the approach.
Tower on 118.75, Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Do one notch of flaps.
Las Vegas Tower, Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey 13 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 right approach.
Strip.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey, Las Vegas Tower. Cleared ILS runway 26 right approach. Altimeter tree 0.00, wind tree 8 at 19er.
338 at 19er. Quite a crosswind. Coming at us like this.
Right approach, Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Like that. Coming from this towards this way. Alright, let's go outside. Watch our gear go down. Another notch of flaps here. Oh, look how pretty. Ah. Love it. Right on the glide slope. You see that green diamond's dead center. Here's our runway. I still see one red and three whites on the poppy, the precision approach path indicator. I'm hoping we don't get a go-around order. I may ignore it if we do, I gotta be honest. Continue slowing. Full flaps. Let's look out the window while we do that. See the flaps here? Full flaps. There they go. Set our airspeed at 150. Keep an eye on it though. Sometimes it tends to vary. We said 147, we went 149. There we go, now it's stabilizing. Depressurize. Alright, this is going great. These winds that they talk about, I mean, I'm getting, yes, I am getting winds out of the northwest. On board, I'm showing 4 knots. They said 19, although the sim's known for not.
Bravo Whiskey cleared to land runway 26 right.
Winds are calm. So much for the winds. Clear to land, 26 right. That's what we're always be. Anyway, it's known for auto throttle disconnected, recalibrated, for telling gusting winds rather than the sustained. We have airplanes in front of us, so I predict a go-around order. There's somebody right there on the taxiway, I think, or I don't know, maybe he's going right over the airport. Somebody else just took off. There's that guy. Anyway, but we're 2 whites and 2 reds on the poppy, so we're looking A-okay. Pop up in our seat. Wait for the 500 call out, and then we'll disconnect the autopilot.
2 mile final runway 26 right.
Reconfirm gear down, full flaps. Nice view for the passenger. Not half bad. A lot of houses. There's the strip.
500.
Autopilot.
Never got the 500 call. I don't know what that's all about. Long runway, 14,500 feet, so no rush. Winds are calm. Hey, we never got told to go around either. Oops. Little porpoise, little porpoise. Ooh, goddamn, dude. That was butter. That was butter.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey turn, next taxiway.
Oh my god, that
Cessna Tree
was...
Bravo Whiskey contact ground on 127.
That was a slick, sweet landing. I mean, seriously.
127.9 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Alright, so that timer is 23 minutes. So I think of what, 4:53? I don't know. We'll see when we get to the logbook page. Stand by, okay? Alright, spoilers in, flaps retracted. Good. There she is. Look at her. And stopped right on the bars. Right on the bars. It's funny. We got off the runway in just great time. Zoom in here on the MFD. Yeah, look at that. Nice midway, halfway down the runway. That was great. I couldn't be more pleased. All right. Let's see if the... Oh, wait, you know what? Sorry. Landing lights, taxi lights, pulse. Okay. Let's see if those arrows show up now that we're getting onto the taxiway.
Las Vegas Tower, Alaska 605 at runway 26 right, ready for takeoff IFR to Seattle.
Nice. That's where I just landed.
Alaska 605 cleared for takeoff runway 26 right.
Make our way over to our parking stand.
Cleared for takeoff runway.
Still waiting for those arrows to make their way over to us. I see him up ahead, I think. Do I or don't I? I still see the arrows over here on the runway. The blue arrows that are, you know, artificial guides. We'll get them. Oh, little bugs here and there, nothing to cry about. Here we go. Welcome to Vegas, Mandalay, Luxor. Gotta love it. Yeah, for whatever reason, the arrows stayed on the runway, even though we exited in a timely fashion. A little curious. Welcome back to Las Vegas. No go-around order for us today. Gotta love it. Yeah, you know, all things considered, I was happy with that landing. I mean, more than happy. I can only guess that they're going to have us cross 19 right, 19 left. Your guess is as good as mine.
Approaching runway 01 right.
Let's make sure nobody's coming. Other than this guy, who apparently is doing
Entered runway 01 right.
aerobatics.
8,100 feet remaining.
Alaska 605, contact Las Vegas departure on 125.9er.
That Alaska flight just took off. Got another runway to cross.
Southwest 149er, 1 cleared to land runway 26 right. Follow the aircraft on final. Windcom cautions the generic landing runway 26 left.
Lots of planes landing on 26 where we just landed.
Approaching runway 01
Cleared
left.
to land runway
Again, make
26
sure nobody's
right,
coming.
Southwest 149er, 1.
This guy, I don't know what he's doing.
Entered runway 01 left.
He appears to be buzzing the strip
125.9er for
in a
Alaska 605.
in a 737. Yeah, I don't know what the... That has a tendency to draw a little attention to yourself. Buzzing the strip in a 737. Gosh, you know. People tend to notice that, and not in a good way. All right, I see our blue arrows. We're going to rejoin those here momentarily. There we go. Good. Well, this was great. What a fun flight. I think I want to say 453. But let's see here when we shut down. We'll get that logbook screen. Make it official. See if we have flashlight help today.
Southwest 149er, 1 turn next taxiway.
Southwest just landed. Apparently without incident. See if we get flashlight help today. Too soon to tell. Oh, there he is.
Southwest 149er, 1 exit runway when able.
Perfect.
Southwest 149er, 1
Okay.
contact ground on
Parking brake.
124.4.
Lights.
Going to 124.4 Southwest 149er, 1.
Why isn't that? Oh, there we go. Right engine shut down. Pitot heat. Other anti-icing equipment's off. Let's look outside, see how we look. Gorgeous as always, I assume. Nice. Really beautiful. What a great flight. What a great flight from Albany. We might have overshot it slightly there, I see. Albany, New York to Las Vegas, Nevada in 5 hours. Beautiful flight. Great fun. There's the strip. Headed to the Mandalay. Right there. This guy's backing up. Hopefully not right into us. Let's. No, he's good. Okay, he just fired up the engine. All right, well, listen, that was just grand. I mean, really, just tremendous. I really enjoyed this flight a lot. Other than fucking up the timer. That irritates me. All right, but let's find out. Let's find out now, shall we? Let's go ahead and kill the left engine. We'll see if we drop to this logbook screen. No, see? Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I'll post in the notes on this video how long the flight actually was. Will we get the screen at all? See, that because I turned on external power when I turned off the battery, nothing happened. I mean, we stayed, the airplane's power stayed on because we're connected to a plug. Literally, external power is a plug. They plug into like a big iPhone into the outside of the airplane. Okay, well, I think that is it. I don't think there's anything I can do to force. That's funny. What's that all about? All right. Learn something new every day. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. And end of part 2. End of part 2. Great flight. Happy to be in Vegas. Wouldn't mind being there in real life, I'll be honest. Happy New Year, everybody.